there everybody, welcome to your Mindful Monday yoga class. My name's Erin and I'm honored to guide you today in our practice together. For our practice you'll need a clear space in your house or maybe out on your back patio or porch. And if you have a yoga mat, awesome, and if not, we can make do. You possibly will need a couple blocks or 2 stacks of books. It's up to your personal practice. And also a blanket that you can fold a couple times. So let's just get settled in. We'll wait a couple seconds for those people just coming on. If you do have a blanket, you have an option to fold it right now and place it on the middle of your mat or where you'll be seated on your patio, and just put your hips down on your blanket. Get settling in here. Hopefully you had an awesome weekend. Let's roll this week out right. We're gonna have an awesome practice together. It'll get a bit fiery, but also it'll get peaceful too, just like all yoga practices. Begin to witness your own breath as it flows in and out of your nose. Feel how your breath on your inhalation fills up your entire body. And on your exhalation, feel that air just dissipate from your entire body. Try that again together. Inhaling, feeling very full. Exhaling, feeling empty. Keep breathing here, right now, in your own body and breath. How lucky we are to be alive and feel the free breath. Breath is everything, and if you always come back to the breath, attach yourself, your mind will calm, and you will truly feel peace if you focus on your own breath, even in the midst of a maelstrom. Feel the breath. One of my favorite things is to always practice the breath. I didn't always used to have it in my life. And now that I know it's as easy as having breath, I know you all can find the breath too. It's a gift. Right here together, let's just practice 3 community breaths. It's where we'll inhale and open our mouth and just sigh out any pressure, stresses of your weekend, of your forthcoming week here. So inhale deeply. Open your mouth and exhale it away. Inhale again. Open and exhale. Maybe on our last breath together, on your inhale, make it the deepest inhale you have yet this morning. And on this exhale, open your mouth and truly sigh it away. Let it all go. It isn't worth it to hold on to it. It's nonsense. Fly it away as if it's breath. Feeling your sits bones on the earth. Inhale your spine long. Feel that crown of your head pointed up towards the sky. Feel your entire body pulled by both the sky above you and the ground below you. Know that you are in between both of those. Know that you are here, strong and stable in your own breath and your own practice. Soften your forehead, unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, and release your tension. Be free here, if just on this mat today with me together. And then, if you practice for these few minutes, the release of tension, it'll definitely flow to your life beyond this mat and this practice. If you choose, you can bring your hands to your heart center here. You may prefer to sing with me Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To begin our practice, or just listen along, inhale for the Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Welcome to your practice. Inhale your hands up to the sky, palms of hands together. Bend in all fingers except for your pointer fingers. Lengthening spine here. Exhale to your right side. Inhale to center. Exhale left side. Let's practice that again. Inhaling center. Exhale over to right. Dropping right hand to the earth. Maybe you bend over just a bit more. Maybe placing your forearm on the earth here if you choose, or staying up onto your spider tip fingers. It's your practice. Make it be what it is for you. Inhale back to center. Palms unite. Feel spine lengthen. Exhale to left side, dropping your left hand to the earth. First come to spider tip fingers. Feeling that awesome stretch along the right side of your entire body from hip to fingertips. And maybe on your next exhale, drop it down to your forearm if you choose. Just being careful not to raise your right hip up off the earth. Coming back to center here. Circle your hands behind you, uniting them at your lower back or sacrum area. Floating your heart space out in front of you to the horizon. Maybe it's here you begin to float your chin up to the sky. Feeling this opening along your entire torso. Coming back to neutral. Hands can come onto your knees. Begin to bring your chin to your chest, rounding your entire spine. Inhale as you circle yourself up, raising that chin back up to the sky, creating an arc in your back. Exhale, rounding spine. Inhale. These are passive cat-cows. We normally practice these in tabletop, but this is an awesome practice right here, seated cat-cows, to practice at your work desk. Or if you're at a stoplight or in a parking lot at a store and you notice yourself getting tension or holding on to some kind of stress in your back, practice seated cat-cows. Coming back to neutral, we're going to come onto our hands and knees into tabletop position. Let's practice more active cat-cows together. It'll flow nicely with the passive. So dropping belly, looking up, pointing your tailbone up to the sky. Exhale to round spine, bringing chin towards chest. Inhale, dropping belly, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhale, exhale. Begin to wake up your spine. As you're ready, come back to neutral flat tabletop, extending your right leg way behind you. Inhale to bring your right leg up to hip height. And on your exhale, extend your left arm way in front of you. Crown of head will be pointed out in front of you. Neck is lengthened. Your belly is up and in to your spine. Bending in both knee and elbow, bring elbow to knee. Exhale it long. Inhale together. Out long. Inhale together. Extend both limbs, and this time bend into right knee and possibly circle back your left hand, grabbing onto your foot if you choose, and if not, bring your left hand to your left hip. Again, this is your practice. Make it be what it needs to be for you and you alone. You don't need to impress anyone but yourself. So therefore, take care of you. On your next exhalation, extend both arm and leg. Drop it down to the earth. And maybe sway your hips from side to side. Stepping your left foot way back. Inhale, left leg up to hip height. Bringing your navel up and in. Extending your right arm way out in front of you. Are you holding on to your breath here? Please allow your breath to flow freely throughout this practice. Bending into your left knee as well as your right elbow, and bring elbow to knee. Extend it long. Again, elbow to knee. Extend it long. And again, elbow to knee. Extend it long, bending into your left knee, circling your right hand as you grab on to your foot if you choose. And if you don't choose, bring your right hand to your right hip. Extend it long and drop it down here. Maybe this time creating a C shape with your entire body. As you look out over one shoulder, trying to find your hip, and look out over the other shoulder, curving your hips so that you can see it. Back and forth here. Separating your knees now, mat width apart. And here's where you may want to grab a block or stack of books. Place your block in between wherever your knees are, the middle space in between the top of your mat and your knees. Extend your hands long. Bring hips to heels, coming down into child's pose. And here, let's rest our forehead on this block or stack of books. Remembering to relax your jaw. Soften your forehead by rocking it from side to side. Unclench the jaws. Relax your shoulders here in child's pose. Tension, fly away as if it's an exhalation of your breath. Let it go. Seeing if you can raise your torso up just a bit to remove your block or stack of books. Hands will remain extended, but bring them back somewhat because we're going to come up. We're going to leave our knees in wide-legged child's pose, but we're going to come up as if we were in tabletop, right? So our shoulders will be up above our wrists. On your exhale, press down as if we're doing push-ups. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, finding your breath as well as your belly nice and stable. Inhale up. Bring it back to child's pose. Inhale up. Press it down. Inhale up. Exhale back to child's. Inhale up. Press it down. Inhale up. Back to child's. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press it back to child's. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back to child's. Arms extended here without the block. If your head doesn't drop all the way to the earth, you can fold your forearms in, stacking them one on top of the other. Chill in your breath. Chill in your mind. Inhale yourself up. Step your knees a little bit together so that they're hip width apart. Curl your toes under. Raise your knees off the earth. And we're going to come into high plank. So it'll feel as if the heels of your hands are pulling the mat upward to the top of your mat, and your heels are pulling backward. So you feel the whole length of your body here in high plank. Exhale, hips to sky. Coming into downward facing dog. The first one of our practice together. Find your breath in down dog. Hips will be kissing the sky here, meaning they'll be as high as they can be up to the sky. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, coming back into high plank. Exhale, hips up to sky. Down dog. Inhale back to high plank here. Feel the heels of your hand actively pulling away from your feet and your feet pulling away from your hands. Exhale, hips up to sky. Right here and now, inhale deeply. Open your mouth, sigh it away. Drop all your worries right here onto the mat, the earth. Bending into your knees, step or hop, float up to your hands. Folding your torso over your legs in any way here. Circling your hands so you extend your entire body up towards sky. Palms of hands will unite here at your chest, your heart space. Finding Tadasana, the strengthened mountain. Feel it build from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. Dropping hands at your side right here and now. Tadasana. Let's float with our breath. We'll do a simple movement back and forth with our inhales and exhales as we turn our wrists. So on your inhale, palms of hands will be faced out in front of you. Exhale, palms of hands behind you. Inhale, palms of hands in front. Exhale, float your palms back. Seems like a simple movement, I know, but this is warming up our wrists. See if you can practice this back and forth with just your breath in your own time. This practice is about you. Check in with what you need. If your breath becomes haggard during our practice, take it down a notch. Yoga's not about beating yourself up. It's about finding the loving kindness within so that it grows and you can share it with others in your life. Coming back to stillness with your hands. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back, hands can come onto shins. Exhale, fold. Float your body up as you circle your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart space. Let's practice that again. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands can be on the shins or the earth. Exhale, fold. This time, keeping your hands down on the earth. Step your left foot way back behind you. Coming onto the ball of your left foot. See if you can railroad track your feet so you'll step your right foot a little bit over. Finding a stern or stable feeling in your feet on the earth. Inhale as you raise your torso up. Hands will be here at your side for this moment in time. Bring your navel up and in towards your spine. Now float your hands up to the sky. Beautiful crescent lunge. Inhale your hands to your heart space here. See if you can turn to the left side of your mat, floating your arms out to a T. Drop your left hand to your left thigh. Raise your right hand to the sky. Exhale back to T. Bring your left hand to meet right. Bring your hands back up to sky. This time, let's take the twist over to the right side. Hands will come to a T here. See if you can give your face a little smile. Extend your right hand to meet left. Bring it up to the sky. Drop your hands to your heart space. Step your left foot to meet right. And here we'll switch it out to the other side, stepping right foot way back behind you. Coming to the ball of your right foot. See if you can railroad track your feet, separating them. That's just so that you feel stable here on your feet. Dropping hands to side. Where are your shoulders? Drop them away from your ears. Breathe here. Breathe in positivity. Exhale any sense of tension. Inhale your hands up the sky. Exhale hands together as you drop them through to your heart space. Here, let's twist to the right side of our mat. Extend our arms to a T. Dropping right hand to meet right thigh. Maybe extending left arm up to sky in any way. If you find your mind flying around right here, I'm serious with ya. Inhale some peace. Exhale that stress. Bringing hands back to a T, floating them together in front of you. Now, bringing your left hand over to the left side of your mat. Inhale, hands together. Raise them up again, up towards sky. As you inhale, feel the inhalation, fill your entire body. And as you exhale, feel yourself ground into the earth. Dropping hands at your heart space. Step your right foot to meet left. Here, I'll face you first. We're going to practice that twisting practice in Utkatasana, chair pose. So I'll face you first. Bring your hands to your heart space. Act as if you are seated onto a chair. And sit back as much as comfortable for you. Inhale your hands to your side first. And then on your exhale, float them behind you. Inhale them all the way up in front of your eyes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time, hands will come together at your heart space. Begin to turn to the left side of your mat and extend arms to a T. Taking your gaze, if you choose, over your left fingertips. Bringing hands together in front of you. Drop them to your heart space. Extend hands out in front of you and just circle it to the right side of your mat. Your gaze can follow to your right shoulder or fingertips. Inhale as you bring it back. Hands to your heart space. Extend legs and drop it down so that you are folded over your torso. Let all sense of worry go. Smooth your breath out here. Filling your entire belly up with air. Exhaling your entire belly from the air. Roll yourself up. Coming back into Tadasana. And step it wide. We'll practice a couple of wide leg forward folds. Bring your hands to your hips. Feeling your navel go up and into spine. Entire spine lengthens here. Act as if we are on our comfortable seat in Sukhasana. With our spine lengthened, crown of head to sky. Feet will act as our sits bones. On your next exhalation, just begin to fold over your legs in any amount. And if it's resting up here in middle, it is. You can grab a block or your stack of books if that's better for you. And if gravity is calling to you to come towards the earth, do so. Maybe grabbing on to that stack of books in front of you or your block and just really dropping it down. Feel your breath take hold of your entire body. Feel the roots ground into your feet. Crown of head is floating as close to the ground as safe for you. Stepping hands out somewhat in front of you, coming into a wide leg downward facing dog. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see me better. Remember when we practiced the wide leg child's pose push-ups? Let's check it out here in this wide leg down dog. So inhale, coming over, shoulders over wrists, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, taking care to allow your elbows to be pointed to the back, not to the side. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Walk your hands back. Drop your head somewhat down here. And walk your feet in to the center of your mat, right underneath your body. Roll yourself up. Coming into strong mountain. Here, just like last week, if you'd like to practice tree pose on a block, you may do so, or you can be on your own feet. If you're practicing on your block, this time, I'd love for you to have your foot, that's your standing foot. So today let's just practice standing foot first of our right leg. Place that directly on the earth. Place your supporting, not your supporting leg, your leg that's coming up into tree on this block. Because I want you to practice the four corners balance of your foot. So on your inhale, feel spine lengthen, the roots growing in from your right foot all the way to your core to top of head. Spin out your right knee to the side, left knee to side. Allow your hands just to come to your sides as if we were in Tadasana, but here we are in tree. Finding your breath here, inhaling hands up, exhale hands down. Inhale hands up, exhale hands down. Bringing your left knee forward, drop it down to meet right. Practice that on the other side. So your supporting foot will be your left foot now if you're practicing along with me. And your right foot will come to that block. Spin out your right knee to the side, feeling that small hip opener here. Hands, fingers will be extended as if they're growing their own branches, attaching to the earth. Inhale, raising arms up. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then taking your right knee forward and drop it down to meet your left foot. Scoot your block out of the way. Let's inhale, circling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flattening back. Exhale, fold. Step it back to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Feeling a sensation of space that you've created inside your entire body. Space to hold only peace for the rest of your week. Drop your knees to the earth, coming into tabletop. Maybe separate your knees so that they're hip width apart. Here we're going to float our right knee towards our right wrist and turn your right foot in any way towards your left wrist. And it does not have to be parallel to the top of your mat. Actually, since I can't see you, please make it not parallel. And then step your left knee back in any way, coming into pigeon pose. Maybe sway from left to right here. Feeling your right hip open. Enjoying pigeon pose here. If you'd like to take your pigeon into sleeping pigeon, you can begin to fold over your leg in any way, coming onto your forearms, or even your forehead. I think I forgot to say that there's a playlist that's been dropped into the live portion here. So if you want to practice along later, or you have to come back to this practice, know that there's music if you like to have music. I'm going to turn on my mat because I have a bit of a flow I want to show you, and I want you to be able to see. So you're in either sleeping pigeon or upright pigeon. See if you can come onto your hips, onto your bum. But leave your right leg bent in. So here, I won't be mirroring you. I'll actually be the same as what you are at your home. So your right leg is bent and your left leg is extended. Inhale your hands up to sky. Exhale as you fold over to the side, to the left, bringing your elbow to the inside of your left leg. If it's comfortable, float your right hand above your right ear. Inhale yourself back up, dropping your right hand to the earth. See if you can raise yourself onto your right knee and circle your left arm up and over, coming into a sort of wild thing. Feeling the openness across the front side of your body. Breathe in, and I sure hope that you're smiling right here and now. Exhale, drop it back down to the earth. And let's just come onto our hands and knees again. Coming into tabletop. Stepping our left knee to meet left wrist. And then floating your left foot in any way, in any shape, towards your right wrist. Step your right knee back some. Finding pigeon on the other side. Just noticing if this hip is more open or not so open is your right hip. Just taking notice, not taking time for any self-judgment here. If you'd like to come into sleeping pigeon, you can do so, coming onto your forearms or forehead on the earth. Wherever you're at is absolutely beautiful. Take in those deep breaths, creating space. Space for only good things. Who has time for bad? There's enough bad circling around us from the outside. Let's not have it inside us. Bringing yourself back up if you were down in sleeping pigeon, and then just come onto your bum, allowing your left knee to remain bent and your right leg extended to the side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to fold in any amount towards your right leg. You'll bend into your right forearm. Here you can take hold of your big toe if you choose, or not, and extend your left hand up towards sky and then over your left ear. See if you can really bring that breath into the left side of your body. If we focus our breath to a certain area of our body, it truly will go there. It's also a way to focus your mind. So if you feel like you're having uncontrollable thoughts, see if you can focus the breath, inhaling on left side nostril, exhaling right. Inhaling right side nostril, exhale left. The focus is a supreme way of being. Coming back up, arms will come to a T. Float your left hand down to your side. Place it firmly on the earth and come up onto your left shin. Floating your right hand as a circle. As you fold out and open your entire torso, coming into a form of wild thing. Dropping hips to the earth. This brings us now to our Shavasana. So, in any way, come onto your back. And if that's not comfortable to you, you can come onto your back and then bend into your knees, placing feet on the earth, coming into constructive rest. So coming on to your back, and if you don't prefer that, grab a comfortable seat, whatever it means to you. Extending legs out long or bent, feet on the earth. Sink your shoulders away from ears. Feel the backs of your shoulders arrive firmly on the earth. Feel your arms wherever they're comfortable to you, at their sides or maybe onto your belly. Allow everything just to go here and feel that deep gravitational pull on your body. See if you can extend your right leg long, away from your hip, point your toes long. Exhale, let it go. Extend on your inhalation your left leg long, away from your hip, pointing toes. Exhale, drop it down to the earth. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Let them go down. Now extend your right hand long. Exhale, let it go. Extend your left arm long. Exhale, let it go here. This is your time to allow your yoga practice to simmer in your body. If you feel any shimmering sensation, any flow of blood, or just some goodness. That's called prana. Feel it here now. Prana is an awesome, beautiful thing. It's the energy you created with your breath and your movement. Feel it deeply right here in Shavasana. If you have time for a longer Shavasana, I invite you just to stay here on your back. If you'd like to move along with me for the full end of our practice, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and roll to one side. Feeling that one side on your inhalation, on your exhalation, just noticing the goodness you created in your yoga today. Coming back into Sukhasana. Raising torso up, hip bones on the earth. Crown of head to sky. Palms of hands come to your heart space, one on top of the other. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and be free. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. My light and peace sees your light and peace. You guys have an awesome week ahead, and I'll see you next Monday at 9. Thank you so much for your practice. See you soon. Have peace.